Okay, so today is July 9th. Here's our friend Bam. We're out in our training fields. Camille and I are doing some reinforcement training after his turbo training. He's gotten significantly bigger since I've seen him. And we're just reinforcing things that he already knows. So in a minute, Camille is going to take him. We made sure he had time to relieve himself. Notice that the important factor is the leash and collar is always on, regardless if he's running around. It doesn't interfere with anything as long as he's supervised, and now we can control his behavior. He's getting as big as Camille at this point, so what we're going to do is I'm going to pause a little, and Camille's going to put him through his paces, and then we'll do a little more video in a minute. Alright, so here's Camille reinforcing. He's getting a little lethargic. We have to realize it's hot and humid today, so the dog's settled down a little. He has been playing all morning. It's 2 in the afternoon. But he's healing, and Camille's relaxed. He's responding to Camille's turns. Notice Camille's relaxed. When she slows down her pace and comes to a stop, the dog's required to SIT, which he does. Camille will step out with her right foot. So there's little talk. There's no little talk and more action. Camille's relaxed. She goes back to his side and he praises her. So there's physical praise for good behavior and physical correction for bad behavior. The signal for walking is going to be her left foot. She steps out and he steps out. Like I said, a little lethargic. She'll make a left about turn. She'll turn into him. The dog has to adjust to her. He's distracted. She corrects. Good. Then she can maybe try a little fast pace. We'll see how that goes. And good. About turn. And you can watch, and he sees he wants to maybe nibble on the leash a little, but Camille is going to correct that. So that fast movement excites him. Good. She corrected him. Slow down. About turn. Good. Slow down. She stops. She pivots out with her right. And now she's going to try the down command. And what we'll do, then she's going to say stay and drop the leash and walk by me and just forget him. And we're going to start practicing slightly now. We move this down a little longer. We put him in a shady spot and we're going to work on a long down. That will be one of our goals. So his basic obedience is good. We're going to work on the crate. The down was good. He's a tough cookie in the sense that he'll manipulate. So when Camille started walking fast, it excited him and he wanted to mouth her hand or the leash, and she corrected him. So Camille's going to just walk around a little bit. And the dog is in a down. Go pick up that ball for me, right there, that a girl. And we'll see. If he gets up, Camille's just going to go throw it to me. Camille's going, now you see he's excited. I'm going to throw to Camille. And if he gets up, he needs to be corrected, but he's not. So now we're doing this at a distance of 10 feet. I'm going to roll it. He might get up. But he didn't. So that's wonderful. So this is where we're at today. We're not going to push it. It's hot. We have to respect that fact. It's a little late in the afternoon for him, so he's a little lethargic. Camille threw the ball, and he's in his long down. This is wonderful. Got to make sure the dogs have plenty of water this time of year, and we're good till we'll do some more videoing Friday. Alright, so now we're going to practice the place command, which means he needs to go to a designated spot. So that's his designated spot. The spot can be a bed, a couch, or we like the use of crates. So Camille's going to give him the command.
Bam! Go place. Go place.
And that's the only place in our world that he gets treats. Now, before we put him in his den, we make sure his needs were met. Meaning, we know he was outside, he just peed, he pooped, he ran around, he's going to have water. This is obviously a demonstration. If this was his normal place, we'd give him water, he'd probably have a bed in there. But this is as simple as it gets. And he's responsive to it. It's relaxed. We're never excited. You've never heard Camille yell. She's going to open the crate. And that's not a signal for him to get out. So she corrected him with the door. And she's relaxed. And he just has to learn. So he got up in anticipation of getting out. So animals, subordinate animals, cannot anticipate. They have to subordinate. That means we love them to death, but they have to realize that Camille is in charge of this pack, and he has no input or determination into what happens. And you see, he's still a little has a tendency to get up. But Camille, for this purposes, is going to release him
Good boy.
by saying, okay, good boy, and he comes out. And now he's on free time. There's not a lot of drama. He's getting a glass of water, a sip of water. This is how we roll. You hear there's no yelling or screaming, there's no excitement.